My name is Kristine. I'm here in Virginia, Zone 7B, and this is my May garden tour. Okay, maybe this is not a good spot. So much has changed since the last garden tour, so I'm really excited to show you guys all of the progress that has been made in the garden. It's starting to really feel like things are growing and spring is happening. I've already had some harvests. I'm really excited. In my last video, I planted out all of my plants, all of my tomatoes, peppers. We direct sowed some seeds. And also thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I just started this channel, so really excited to have you guys here watching these videos, and I'm so excited to show you guys the garden. And then I feel like every single garden tour from here on out is just gonna get better and better. Also, I just got these overalls and I love them. They're so cute. So let's just jump in and I'll show you guys what I got going on. First, over here, this is all of my spring crops that I planted out. And as you can tell, it is just absolutely booming. Over here, I have tons of cilantro, a crazy amount. I have some broccoli right here. I have two really big plants that are looking really good. I have some cabbages back here, which are being eaten by something. I can see them in there. Yeah. Oh no. I'm gonna have to like go in there and spray it. Oh no. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually get cabbage this spring. I also have some red cabbage here. Again, same problem. I'm having a lot of pest issues. You guys have any tips on how to get rid of squash bugs, or what is it called? What did I just say? Cabbage worms. If you guys have any tips for just pests in general, I have tons of like nasturtiums and other things going on, but it's not working. Over here, I have all of my beets. I'm about to harvest these very soon, and I will probably post a short on that harvest and then also show you guys what I'm going to be doing with them. I love beets so much, and I'll probably juice the greens just to make the most out of the harvest, but really excited about that. I have an insane amount of spinach here. I mean, it's crazy. These leaves are huge. So I've been eating lots of spinach. And over here, I have tons of lettuce. I have romaine, and then I have black Simpson lettuce. Been eating salads pretty much every single day, and they're just so good and fresh. Over here on the side, I have alyssum, and then I have the squash that I planted in my other video that I'm gonna grow up this trellis. So right here, I have some red curry squash, and then over there I have cantaloupe. I will thin these out when I kind of see which one is the strongest grower. And then right back here, I have my sugar baby watermelon, which they have not popped up yet, so I'm just waiting on those. Over here, sorry, the garden is kind of a mess right now. But over here, I have my tomato wall that I have going on, and I am gonna do a French weave trellis here. I'm gonna do that here. I have all the supplies, I just need to build it. So here in this little corner, I just have a random onion. I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest. I don't know what that is. I guess we will find out when it comes in. I do know that this is alyssum. I have nasturtiums here. And then back there I have some snap peas that are coming in. They're kind of a mess right now, but I'm trying to guide it up this so that they grow up here. Then I have my tomatoes. So this is a Cherokee Purple, yellow Brandywine, Cherokee Carbon, Patio Choice Cherry, which I actually just figured out is actually a bush variety. I thought this was a vining one, but it's a bush, so didn't realize that, but that's all right. I have a Glacier tomato, and then I have another Brandywine right here. And then kind of like along the back, I have some marigolds, more snap peas. I planted a teddy bear sunflower that's coming in back there. This is lemon basil, and I just recently got this. It smells so good. And then over there, I just have some more basil, some parsley, and more marigolds. This is my greenstalk planter. This is the 5-tier greenstalk. And in here I have all strawberries, which some of them are doing better than others, I'm not gonna lie. Haven't been able to really harvest many. I've gotten like a few handfuls here and there, and they're really delicious, but not really crazy harvests or anything going on here. In the back here, I have some nasturtiums. I also have like a chard that's going crazy. and I just have like a random oregano. And one of you guys told me that my strawberry plants weren't planted properly and that I didn't leave like a bit of the roots exposed or something like that. So I do need to go in here and just kind of adjust them, because that's probably why I'm not getting the harvest that I imagined. Then in here I have chamomile, which hasn't really popped any flowers yet, but it seems to be healthy. Here I have 2 things of russet potatoes, which I really need to add more soil to. So these are my leeks and onions. They're a bit slow, especially the leeks. I've been watching some other garden channels like Roots and Refuge Farm, and her leeks are already super huge and crazy. But yeah, these have just been really slow to grow. I've had a bit of trouble with these this year, so we will see. Then here I have a bunch of fun stuff. So I have a yellow pear tomato, a patio choice tomato, nasturtiums. I have jalapenos and paprika and serrano peppers here. And then over here, the 2 things that I planted to grow up the trellis are honey nut squash and spaghetti squash. And then I also have some beans. So I do need to thin these out again, but I'm kind of waiting to see which plants look the best. This is my fig tree, really excited. At first I thought this was dead, but it came back and there's tons of leaves forming, so I'm really excited. Here I have my tasty green cucumbers popping up. Here I have cucamelons that have not popped up yet. Tender green cucumbers. Then along here I just have some random herbs. So I have rosemary, mint, lavender, and then that's holy basil. And then here I just have another chard and some kale, which I will probably harvest soon. All right, then we have this bed over here, and I have a tomato here. I honestly forget which tomato I planted, and I did not label it, so I guess we will find out. I think it's some sort of cherry tomato by the looks of it. Both of these here are Rosa Bianca eggplants. I have some zucchini that I planted via seed over here. One has popped up, and then over here I just have borage and more alyssum. Then on the side here I have a ground cherry, and I was kind of thinking that this could just like grow over and kind of like take up this space here. In all of these grow bags I just have various tomatoes or peppers. So this is a sweet pepper, this is a bush tomato, a sunrise bumblebee tomato, another bush tomato. This is a passion fruit plant that I'm trying to train to grow up here and kind of just take over this fence. Another sweet pepper here. This is an ají amarillo pepper, Tabasco, habanero. Then this is a full bed just for beans, green beans. Then I have a Bulgarian carrot pepper here. Then we have this little bed that used to have a bunch of radishes in it, but now it has over here another ground cherry. I've never had these, so I planted 2 just because I wanted to make sure that I got something on from them. Then up here I have kind of a cluster of sweet snap peas. So I'm excited to eat those. There's a couple of them forming. Kind of my trellis system is a very janky DIY, to be honest, but it's kind of working. It's kind of a mess. I don't know. I need to kind of figure that out. Here I have a Thai chili pepper. I have a mini bell pepper, more alyssum. Then I have a super sweet 100 tomato. These are a bunch of little zinnia sprouts, and then I have a black cherry tomato. And also right here I have a patty pan squash. Oh, and you can see, that wasn't there this morning. You can see the little seedling popping up, which is always so exciting. These are my 2 blueberry bushes, and yeah, just kind of nursing these, making sure to keep them alive. This is my carrot bed. So these are all carrots, and I had some sunburn on them, but I just left them and trusted the process, and you know, now more leaves are popping up. I planted a bunch of them. And then I just have some chives, tons of thyme. I mean, if anybody has an idea of what to do with thyme, let me know, because I have so much, and it's so pretty with all of these little flowers. I'm just obsessed with it. I think it looks really nice. And then right here I have a calendula flower growing. In these 2 beds I have an artichoke, and then I have acorn squash that has not popped up yet. Both of these are empty for now, and then I have another sugar baby watermelon. It hasn't popped up yet, but we are patiently waiting. And then I have this bed. Ignore the mess back there. So on the side over here, I have more onions, more alyssum, more raspberry, or more rainbow chard. Then I have some mammoth sunflowers. And then I have 3 tomatillos right here. These are tomatillo, just the verde tomatillos. And then pretty much all of these are peppers. So I have so many different kinds. I don't even know if you want me to go through all of these. I'll just name some. I have, like serranos, jalapenos, sweet peppers, fresnos, ají amarillos, Hungarian wax peppers, banana peppers. Here I have the Purple Beauty bell pepper. I also have a chocolate bell pepper, and then a random early girl tomato. And then right here, going up this trellis, I have some pickling cucumbers, and then over there, I have a kaboka squash. Love having this trellis so much. It's just, I can't wait to have food growing up here and just have this little shaded spot. I just can't wait. Really hope that things grow because, you get excited and then squash bugs come and then you get really sad. And then on all of the trellises, I also just planted some random beans just because I thought, why not? Why not have a couple of random beans growing up the trellis? Here we have a Black Lab variety that I got. It's very nice, growing in very nicely, very sweet. Yeah. And then right here, I have even more tomatoes that I haven't planted yet. And then coming into the greenhouse here, I have more plant starts over here that I have not used or planted. This is a habanero plant that I have had in here for a while, and it's looking pretty healthy. Here I have 2 random cucumbers. Now I know one of these is a lemon cucumber, but I'm unsure of what the other one is. Planted these a while ago whenever I was just itching to get started, and now they're really taking off that it's getting warm. Here I have some random zinnias that I planted. I have no idea if these are too dense, but I'm kind of just growing those in there. A bunch of peppers I haven't used or planted yet, and then here are my sweet potato slips that I also need to plant. And this is a little sign that my mom got me, which is so cute. In this greenhouse, I would really like to get some sort of small container variety of a lemon tree. If you guys have any recommendations for smaller citrus that I could plant in this greenhouse, let me know, because I love lemons and I use them all the time. So if I had a lemon tree, that would be amazing, but I just don't know how realistic that is because this greenhouse isn't very big. I think it's 6 by 8. It's pretty small, but honestly, I'll make it work if I found the right thing. If you're interested in following along the garden journey this spring, definitely subscribe because I will be posting here, just kind of updating you guys on how everything is going. Hopefully some harvest videos will be coming this summer, and yeah, I'm just really excited about the garden this year. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your gardening season. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and happy gardening!